15-minute power hour strategy, understanding how the power of three works, and then mastering the fib tool, which is basically the premium and discount. So mastering daily direction comes down to a repeatable process and nothing else. So if you lack a repeatable process, I want you to basically invest in downloading this. So I'm going to put a link in the comments. Feel free to download this, right? So structure, dealing range, PD arrays, absorption level, and then go short, right? Same vice versa for a long. So taking trades like this, again, you can see the weekly candle being big, the wick being small, and then the wick getting bigger. So your job as a trader is to position yourself inside of a higher time frame wick so that you can catch this expansion or these expansions. Right, so again, basic questions that I ask myself going into the markets, because I'm not looking for a trade, I'm looking to read the stories and the clues that the market gives me. So basic questions I like to ask myself, right? Where is price relative to the weekly opening price? So if I wanted to go short at this level or this level, we are above the weekly opening price. Hopefully traders can see this, right? If we're looking to go short here, we want to be shorting in what we call a bullish weekly candle. Because when we short in a bullish weekly candle, yes, in premium, yes, with the correct levels, we end up getting the result we want. And so the result that we want comes down to positioning of the weekly candle, right? That's the first thing. Is price above or below the 50% of the range? And so 50% of the range just comes down to what we discussed over here. So what we can see here from a structural perspective, we have structural high, structural low. We are above the 50% area, so we are in a premium, right? Again, using our structural tool. Now, the final thing we want to ask ourselves is price at an area of supply and demand, right? So supply and demand isn't a fair value gap. Supply and demand is not some random line that you draw. Supply and demand comes from specific fair value gap areas that have absorption, right? I've explained this many times. The reason you don't get it is because you haven't put in the chart time or the work to understand where these absorption areas are. It takes chart time, it takes practice, it takes screen time, it takes getting it wrong before you get it right, and you'll still get it wrong as you're getting it right, right?